Angels live in my town.
So listen the fuck up.
It's crazy.
This sounds like you actually have something to say.
Oh, good for you.
What the fuck is he talking about?
You guys are doing terrific.
This is great iced tea.
I think every American should be watching this.
All right, what's good, everybody? What's up, Mikey?
What's happening, my man? Back at it.
Back at another one, episode 4. Quattro.
4.
Yeah,
4.
it's a quad.
Yeah, we got a good one today, I think.
It's a quad.
Quad.
We got a lot of quads.
We got a lot of quads.
In each channel.
Yeah.
If you're hearing us, let us know if there's enough quads per channel. What happened since the last show, Mikey? We got anything? You know, I do want to touch on
the last show.
The last show bit with my grade 3 teacher, Mrs. Anderson. I got to watch the school play again. I got to finally, Stuntman submitted the tape. He was holding on to this tape like it was the Zapruder tape. And then we got it and we watched it. And it's so funny how my memory, like I had a recollection of why I was so bummed that I didn't get that lead part, Jack. After watching it, it totally rushed back. Like exactly what reaffirmed it was that the guy who got cast for Jack was bigger than the Giant. He put zero effort into it. If you watch the play, I'll play some clips from it.
To be fair, but not everyone can have the talent and the prowess at the age of what are you in grade 3? 8?
Fair enough. I understand, Mikey. But those people don't get the lead role.
I think Miss Anderson was playing nice with everyone and drawing names out of a hat by the sounds of it.
That's what she tried. That's what she did, yeah. And the part went to the worst possible person it could have went to.
We don't know that. There could have been other worse ones. I don't know. I wasn't.
You got to see his performance. It was really like he didn't even want to be there. It was like he wasn't in that role at all. He had his hands in his pockets. He's like kind of.
He was 8.
You see Sean now. He's a big dude. In that video, how tiny was he in grade 3?
Tiny and shy.
He was tiny and shy, and he played the Giant, which he did great in. But Jack was twice the size of the Giant.
Yeah.
It took me right out of it. It was not believable.
We're talking about a play in grade 3.
What, are we not trying our best?
No, well,
no, we not. Is that the standards are so low at grade 3?
Yes.
All right, fine.
Good. There's no critics that are watching it.
I hope everyone had fun.
That's what it's about at grade 3.
I was the only one that was.
You were the only one. You were the only one writing a review in the back corner.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Anyways, yeah. So that I think we got most of that cleared up. I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a little bit of room for debate. I think there was a little bit of confusion, but yes,
slightly.
We're all good. Yeah. I mean, we could debate it forever.
I don't think we're gonna get Mrs. Anderson on the show again.
No, I think there was a little bit of confusion, but I think that was it. It was fun.
She probably would do it, but I don't want to put her through that again.
No, me neither. It was fun.
Yeah.
I think we'll close that door and you and Sean can fight about it when you guys are drinking again.
Yeah. New chapter.
All
right. So, what's next on the do we have a phone call today?
Do we patch that in? You going to patch that in?
Patch it in.
I said patch it in!
Yes. We got a special guest.
Who do we got here today? Who do we got? Who we got? Tell me who we got.
Mr. O.J. Simpson himself.
We got the juice? Get out of here.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I know the juice. You know, that's something I don't tell a lot of people.
I drink the juice every morning.
He's a good dude. I mean, other than the whole double homicide thing, he's a really sweet guy. Anyways, he checked out our first episode. He checked out a few of our shows, and he wanted to call in.
I like anybody that's a fan.
He's got a great story. When I heard it, I was like in disbelief.
Yeah, this story's crazy.
I told you a little bit about it.
Yeah.
And I'm
going to ask him. I'll
talk to him about it.
Yeah.
I think he's on the air. Hello, OJ.
Hey, is this the juice?
This is yours truly.
This is the real OJ?
The real OJ is the only official one.
So, Juice, let me get this.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to ask you about a story I heard. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Juice?
I suspect there's a
Mike's told me about it, okay? And yeah. I want to know. I want to know if it's true. I heard you were golfing with Michael Vick, Ray Lewis, and a few other guys.
Vic Lewis. This is heavy hitters.
Yeah, some good players. Do you remember the other guys you were playing with?
To be honest, I don't know most of these guys.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened after you finished golfing that morning?
They closed the clubhouse, so you couldn't go in for breakfast or anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
So the clubhouse was closed.
Yeah.
So you couldn't get breakfast, and the clubhouse was closed. So I heard that you saw a bat in the near woods, and you ate it.
Is that fuck OJ? Is that true? Come on, buddy.
Stress. Never. All of these stories are just bogus, bad.
Come on.
You know, tasteless.
Yeah, that's well.
Juice. Wait. Let me get this straight.
Juice,
What I heard, it's not true. You've never had bat before.
I've had so many bats, and oh my God, it's amazing.
What? Oh, yes.
So my God, so this is true. How was the bat?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Come on, this is crazy.
It's crazy, but it's so crazy you kind of
Wait, let me cut you off there. So let me get this straight. So you ate a bat?
I
And
did.
how was it?
and it was wondrous.
I can't believe what I'm hearing here. Do you believe
Dude,
this?
she's gonna get coronavirus.
Yeah, that's where they claim it came from. But let me ask you one more thing. What do you think of our show?
And I think every American should be watching this.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Thanks, Juice.
Thanks, Juice. Thanks for the
appreciate
support.
that, man. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I think that's all for today.
Yeah.
In any event, that's it for today.
No, that's what I said, Juice. Come on.
Juice, come on.
Thanks again, Juice.
God bless. Take care.
All right. Thanks
Juice.
for the call,
That was
OJ.
good. That was OJ,
Great,
everybody.
Great support
Yeah,
from
thanks
the
for-
Juice.
I appreciate OJ coming on the show like that.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, right? I told you that.
Hello, Twitter world.
Yeah, he likes some bat, you know.
I can't believe
Once in
that
a while.
story's
He's
true.
had so much bat, and it's amazing, apparently.
I can't believe that story's
I
true.
always thought, I'm like, there must be a reason someone eats bat. It doesn't look tasty. It must taste delicious if you're going to eat bat.
I'm sure there's some nutrition in it
It must be.
when
Anyway.
you're hungry.
Anyways, that was it for the Juice.
That was nice of him to call in. Thanks,
That was
Juice.
nice. That was nice for Juice call.
Even though I'm not really particularly a fan, but I'm glad he's a fan of the show.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't really do anything that you can be a fan of anymore,
Hello, Twitter
unless
world.
you're a fan of getting away with homicide.
All right, so what do we want to start rolling down into the rest of our show here? Maybe let the audience know some news that we found interesting, maybe?
Yeah, we got some stuff on the docket here.
Yeah, we got, you want to do the elephant mouse? This is kind of a crazy story,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, this is interesting. So I'm dubious of some of these stories that are in the news that we've got today, but this one, I did some research, and it seems like this is legit. It seems bizarre. This little elephant mouse.
It's super interesting to me. Do you want me to read some of the article
Yeah, you
here so
get
we can
into
get
it.
everybody here? We go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what it says here in the article here is this from the BBC? BBC. When you see them, it's impossible not to adore them. That was the quote. A mouse-sized elephant shrew has been discovered in Africa after being missing for 50 years. So this little mouse-like thing, can we pull that up on the screen? Yeah. This little thing, it's a little-known mammal related to an elephant, but as small as a mouse and has been rediscovered in Africa after 50 years.
Look at that little thing.
Look at it. Exactly. The last scientific record of the lost species of elephant shrew was in 1968, 1970s, but people that are locals claim they've seen sightings. The creature was found well and live in Africa during a scientific expedition.
That dude found it.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
That guy.
They were on a scientific expedition, and they baited them in with like little traps they set up.
Yeah, so with the traps they put fucking
oatmeal
and peanut butter and something
else.
some
I have it
sugary
somewhere.
thing.
Yeah. Wait, I'll pull it up. I can tell
And
you.
I guess these in the barren desert, these things never smell anything like that. So they were very lured into these traps, and they were able to discover them. What I want to know is where they've been for the last 50 years.
Well, remember during when this
Where'd they
pandemic
go?
This pandemic started, like way back in March, and then people were staying home. Remember the pollution went down in Japan.
Well, and this story goes on to say that in the last few years, they've discovered a bunch of new species that they thought were lost. And I think they're just playing some of these things.
It's
I remember
crazy.
that, maybe that's a murder hornet. I don't know. I feel like they're discovering all these new species. Isn't the world?
Well, they said, remember they were saying like dolphins were swimming in the water, like crystal clear water that they hadn't seen in like Italy or
weren't
some
they
shit
found in the
like that.
canals and shit or something?
Yeah, like there's because people weren't out and polluting the water in their boats and shit.
Well, yeah,
and
no
now all these
people
animals come
around.
out. Man, I see it in my thing, like foxes and
Yeah.
and all of these like animals are just roaming the streets now.
Years back, there was this special. I don't know what network had it, but it was called like Life After People, and it was the concept of like what would happen to the planet if like all the people were extinct, like human beings were like just gone.
all the animals will come out of the woodwork, basically.
Buddy, yeah, that's what they were like. They were like within days or weeks, the city of New York would be like overgrown with like rats and like. No, they were actually saying the rats would leave the city because they're only there because people are there and they have all this garbage.
But New York's built on garbage, isn't it?
It is an island. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe they
I
just,
think the island was made of garbage.
I mean, the real estate's really expensive. I mean, they're paying a lot for that garbage. Yeah, so that was that. That's right. I found a clip. I don't know. Like I was just saying, like this thing was on Carson. Like I don't know what year this was.
I mean, the elephant shrew was on Carson in 1968. You said this was from 1970. So that's right at the time, right when they go disappearing, basically.
Yeah. I don't know.
So-
I don't have any audio here.
No,
supposed
it's
to have
okay. Well, we get the idea. So he was on the Carson show.
He was on the Carson. Look at the little proboscis on him.
They say they're elephants. Like,
It's got like a little.
what does it
the
say?
proboscis means nose,
yeah.
I know what proboscis means.
and it eats insects or some shit. Look how
Yeah,
cute
they
that
said
little
like what
fucker
did I
is.
read here? It was like something like aardvarks or some shit. They're
Yeah.
related to like aardvarks and shit.
Anteaters.
Yeah, the elephant shrew are neither elephant nor shrew, but related to aardvarks, elephants, and manatees. They are distinctive trunk-like noses, which they use to feast on insects.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a cool little thing that we saw that we thought people might be interested in. I thought it was interesting.
Do you think coronavirus brought these things back?
I think people staying inside brought these things back. Any kind of creature that was like not out and about is out
Yeah?
now.
Well, thank you, coronavirus.
Yeah, it's one good thing.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
Okay.
What else we got on the rundown here?
What do we got? We talk about.
What about
the
that
LCBO guy?
Yeah, the LCBO guy. This story's hilarious.
Okay. So here's the guy. So here, tell the story. What happened?
So this guy went online basically,
Yeah.
and he was looking. Somebody had like one of those Facebook
It's this guy
market
right
type
here.
thing. Yeah, this dude, and he found like he looks for deals or sales or Groupon coupons online for the LCBO.
Right.
And then he found like a glitch where the wine was free, and he went to cash out basically.
And bought all the wine.
And it turned out that you have to have a minimum, so he bought like a bottle of whiskey, I think, whatever the minimum is to get an order, and then he tacked on all these free bottles of wine. And he went to go pick it up,
a good
and
little scam.
bingo bango, they were free. I think he had a little bit of a fuss, but he ended up getting them.
My first reaction, because I think all news is like fake news, was that this was like a publicity like scam stunt that the LCBO did to get people to go on their website and to use the online service.
You keep saying that to me, but I feel like
Because,
I
like,
knew
if-
that was a thing.
I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could order LCBO. I didn't know you could order alcohol online and get it delivered or anything like that.
No, I knew that. Oh,
I
not
didn't-
delivered.
Oh, you could go
You
pick
could
it
go
up.
pick it up, I think.
But I didn't know you could order it. I didn't know you could do that. And I'm thinking to myself, now that this guy's got some free wine, I'm like, I'm gonna go check that LCBO and see if there's any free deals.
Got store with 24 bottles of wine after a computer glitch allowed him to order the alcohol at no cost.
Well, here's his reaction. I think this is him on his way to going to get the alcohol or on his way home or something.
It went through, and I was like, no way this went through. This is the LCBO, right? Like, this can't happen.
Government makes mistakes, man. Anything could happen.
It happened, and he got a bunch of free
They
wine.
honored it. I think he had a little bit of a tiff when he got there, but they honored it, I believe. Good on them. Good for this guy.
Good on them.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Such a funny story. It's funny because when I brought this story to you, you're like, do you realize all your stories are alcohol related?
Yeah, they revolve around booze. It's interesting. Do you think maybe they know that your habits, like your phone knows your habits, and it's just feeding you all
Feeding
these
me all
stories?
these fake shit stories.
All the fake
about
shit
this.
stories. Yeah, look, you can get free alcohol on the LCBO, Mike. Yeah, look, this guy did. Start going on that LCBO site.
I need that free
We're gonna
alcohol.
check it
the
every
way we
fucking day now,
The way I consume it, we need free alcohol here.
right? Well, I think that's the last thing you need, to be honest. That's somewhat curbing the consumption is the price.
That's like your opinion, man.
Well, I had a few Chardonnays. What of it?
Yeah. Speaking of opinions, a lot of people were talking about this WAP video.
Yeah, we're
people,
gonna get into
People
that.
were originally calling it WAP. Did you know that Cardi was pronouncing it WAP?
Yeah,
And I think there was some backlash from the Italian American community.
I did not hear that.
No,
It's clearly WAP, which would, and if I was pronouncing, is WAP.
it's WAP, but people were saying WAP, and I was like, hey, that's kind of offensive. But I'm okay with it. I don't mind.
I'm okay with it.
I don't mind. I'm okay with it. But anyways, Cardi's getting a little bit of steam, a little bit of heat.
Well, I mean, I'm going to assume the record company or
A
whoever
lot of
has
steam,
this
actually. This video is hot.
doesn't give a shit. Because, like, what am I reading here from Rolling Stone? Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. The
She's the
Stallion. WAP video exploded to #1 And like this is last week's information. The track earned more than 52 million streams, more than 64,000 downloads in its first weekend.
Yeah.
But I think that's getting a little bit political though, because it says conservative politicians and media figures absolutely freaked out over the song. I mean, I feel like this has like happened before. It's like history repeating itself.
It's like Napoleon, when he was the king, you know, people were just constantly trying to conquer him, you know, in the Roman Empire. So it's...
Did they have like the filthy
been done
15?
Before. It's not even that original. Like this was Little Kim's act back in the 90s.
Buddy, this is even before them. Like the people that are politicizing this now, like this happened in, was it like the early 80s with like Tipper Gore and that PMRC or whatever the hell it was?
Right. And what happened was a backlash to that was that people wanted that record more. Like they
sold
banned,
more. Yeah.
Sold more because after they, because like wasn't it NWA got on that list and they were banned?
I don't think NWA was on the Filthy 15.
Oh, but I know. But I just remember. I think remember that from the movie. Like as soon as they started getting banned off the radio, it went nuts. Like they blew up.
I think the sticker was already out on records when that came out. By that
the
point.
explicit.
That's what they pushed for it.
That is that. Well,
and then what was it? A lot of groups said, like Motley Crue, I think it was like, yeah, you put that on that, and people are just gonna want. They sold more records.
They sold more because of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
People want the rebellion. If there's no authority telling you you can't do this, it's not as cool. Right?
Yeah,
if they're like, yeah, be hedonistic, it's like, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't do that, you know? But yeah, like, so Cardi's video, pretty out there, pretty, I want to play the video. I think people have seen it.
Yeah,
and I think
if you haven't, check it out.
We get demonetized when we play shit like that.
Yeah.
But this was funny. I got Ben Shapiro.
Well, this will give you an idea of the lyrics.
Yeah, so Ben Shapiro, if you don't know who he is, he's this conservative political pundit kind of guy, conservative commentator.
In my opinion, he's a little bit nutty.
He's right. Wait, he's on the spectrum. He's got Asperger's, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, does he legitimately?
I don't know. I mean, like, you look at the guy and you hear him talk, he sounds like an Asperger's guy. Like, he's got autism. He's on the spectrum somewhat. He's very smart guy, very articulate, speaks very well.
I don't watch his show very often, but I've seen clips.
He's kind of nebbishy. He's a little bit of a square.
He's the opposite. There's the left, and then he's on the far right.
I don't know if he's on far right. No, I wouldn't say he's a far right guy. I think he's pretty firm with his opinions. He's very, you know, but I don't know if he's not far right. He's not like alt-right kind of dude, you know? He's not like that. But here's him.
This is the only way we could get the lyrics.
This is him reading the lyrics. I thought it was
an
fucking
example
hilarious
of the song
because the way he reads it, it's like you know, he's not hip hop. Like he doesn't get hip hop. So
whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Hold up. I said certified freak 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pullout game weak.
I like how he does. He doesn't say the explicit word. No.
Yeah,
awesome.
You effing with some wet ass P word. P word is female genitalia. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you got for this wet ass P word. Beat it up, N word. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I want to ride. I do a Kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P word is wet. Come take a dive. It continues along these lines.
He's getting choked up. Like, he can't even, like, this is so overwhelming for him. This is, he doesn't know how to interpret it. The look on his face is like,
yeah, he's
and it gets a little bit too.
He's appalled, but like, it's like shocking. It's like
this doesn't even, am I just desensitized to this?
I think you are.
It just doesn't faze me. I feel like this has been done before. I mean, I get it. The video's kind of...
The bars are pretty clever, though. Like, she's got some clever... I thought it was funny. I thought the song was funnier than it is, like... You know,
I'm for people expressing themselves. If this is how she wants to express herself, I'm okay with it.
Right? Yeah,
it's art.
You know what? And art's open to criticism. If you can say what you want about it,
you might not like it, but someone else might.
Absolutely. I enjoyed it.
It's significantly more vulgar.
I bet you did.
He's like, this is the rest of it's significantly more vulgar than that.
More vulgar. Talk your S word, bite your lip, ask for a call while you ride that D word. You really ain't never gonna F him for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass P word. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass P. Right. So my first concern as a sympathetic and empathetic human being.
So he goes on now. He had a different interpretation of the song than everyone else, I think. because he was concerned that these girls had a medical problem.
You sent me this, and I think this just gets stupid. I think he's looking for a
really?
laugh here,
I think-
like a rouse.
I think so, but like, can I just play a bit of it?
Yeah, sure.
My first
So
concern
stupid.
is that these women are describing a serious gynecological condition. And, like, I'm serious. That these women are suffering from some sort of serious, I mean, a bucket and a mop? This sounds like there's something that is going on here that is not biologically normal.
Maybe
and
he's just
by the way,
not
the song
doing
is
it
so
right.
unsexy that it frankly sounds like somebody describing.
Well, he went to his wife, who's a doctor, to ask her about it. Honey, am I doing something wrong here? And she's like, they got vaginosis.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think he's just looking for a laugh here, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Even though I
I'm
think
just
it's more of a
gonna have it.
serious
Actual
show.
clinical prolapse, which is a problem. Also, there's some talk about where this person is putting their nose.
Okay, so he's
About a person who engages in particular activity and ends up diabetic, which suggests a serious pH imbalance. So I asked my wife for a differential diagnosis for the sake of these ladies in case they need to go to the doctor. I mean, like, this is a problem. I mean, like, if this is real, like, there's water pouring out the front doors of this place, and that ain't water, guys. I mean, that's what I'm being told. That ain't water.
Ridiculous.
So the medical diagnosis, here was her differential. Her differential diagnosis, my wife, the doctor,
This is what
was
the doctor
either
thinks.
these women are suffering from bacterial vaginosis or a yeast infection, or my wife suggested most probably they are suffering from trichomonas.
I just want
So-
to know, like, when he
Just a
handed
bit of
his
medical
wife
advice.
over
Yeah, put aside the empowerment. I mean, I understand
the
how
lyrics, she
Yeah.
took it seriously and read it. Like, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I think it's so ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
he handed over the song lyrics and was like, here, can you read this and give them a diagnosis?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so this is Cardi.
Oh, she's a little crazy, though.
This is so we were talking like now that Ben Shapiro brought up some interesting points. Maybe she's got some sicknesses. Who knows?
She came out and had this video like a couple days later about her talking about dirty vaginas or dirty dicks or something.
Yo, it's your girl Cardi B, and I'm doing this video so y'all can keep y'all pussy on WAP. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you bitches got the dab dry ass pussy because y'all pH balance is off. And you wanna know why? It's not because you born with it. It's because y'all keep fucking these dirty ass niggas. And y'all bitches is shy to tell these niggas that they dick is hot. You gotta tell babe, yo, your dick smell like mustard, my nigga. You gonna throw my pH
Like
balance
mustard?
off. Y'all bitches be fucking these little dirty ass niggas. Y'all be sucking they dick and shit. And y'all be gagging on it. Y'all think y'all gagging on it because the dick is big. But no, bitch, it's because it stink. Another thing is, right, why your pH balance is throwing off, because y'all bitches need to fucking brush your teeth before you suck dick. Y'all eating barbecue ribs the whole day, bacon, egg, and cheese. Then you suck your nigga dick, and right after, he directly put it inside your pussy. Now you got bacon, egg, and cheese grease inside your pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm only giving y'all this advice because I love you. If you don't want to take advice, all right then, bitch. Roll the dice and keep walking around with that dehydrated pussy. Like I said, I love y'all, and this is for y'all to keep the WAP.
Maybe that's what Ben was onto something.
She's saying, you know, dehydrated pussy. Like, you don't want a dehydrated pussy.
No, it sounds unhealthy.
I mean, thank God women have Cardi B as, like, you know,
She's a
someone to
doctor,
look up to.
like a street doctor.
She's like the new Martha Stewart, you know, instead of like teaching you how to cook
She's
cupcakes.
this generation's Martha Stewart.
Yeah, she's showing you how to
Or
keep
wait,
your
what-
vagina from being
What was
dehydrated.
that sexual doctor, the old lady, Sue Johnson?
Sue Johansson.
Sue Johansson.
Vaginal farts are wonderful things.
And then there's Dr. Ruth too. I think.
Yeah, Ruth was the American one. Sue
Yeah.
Johansson was the Canadian one.
Yeah. So
classic.
WAP has made
Well,
like,
it's gone viral now. People are doing videos, right?
Yeah,
And like people are actually literally getting hurt doing these.
yeah. So I'm gonna play you this like these are the people doing the like it's like the good challenge.
They're
Like,
doing
I'm
the challenge and they're
impressed.
not getting hurt.
I'm impressed by these people doing this.
Because they're like these people doing it, they're doing it, but then there's people that are doing it that I see are getting hurt.
You're gonna have to cut the audio, I think, but yeah, I gotta cut
That's
the
fine.
audio.
But I've been hearing like these videos and I've seen people getting hurt doing these.
Yeah.
Like these people aren't. But like
No.
I've seen people, so like it's a challenge. And
I've
then
got
they
some-
asked Cardi, I always say Cardi B, that if she was okay with people doing the challenge. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm for it. Even if people are getting hurt, she's still for it. She wants people that still do this challenge.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I pulled a video of people getting hurt doing this, but like I just wanted to show like it can be done.
Oh yeah.
And these they're really good. These people are really good dancers now.
Yeah, you know what? The dancing's gone up a notch.
It has, man. Like everyone can dance now.
Well, everyone, not everyone.
Like, I feel like everyone can dance. Look at this. Look at these. This is like pro dancing. I'm impressed.
I love that no one's getting show the hurt ones, because this is what's funny to me is that people are like sliding when they're doing the kick. Oh, these are the ones where the people are getting hurt.
Yeah.
So this has gone viral now, and people are doing it on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, showing this the one scene from the video where they dance.
Yes.
This chick gets hurt.
Yeah. She dislocates her knee.
Oh, Jesus.
She popped her knee out. Look at her knee. See the bruise on it? They had to pop it back in. They had to to pop her knee back in.
Oh.
And
this chick gets hurt too? Or does this chick do
You're
it
not
right?
going to be able to wear shorts or a skirt for at least a week because your legs are covered in bruises. And you're also going to pinch your neck. But you will feel super sexy. And I don't think that's going away.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet.
Let me pray. So this is a dangerous dance to do then.
I guess it is. It is. Oh, yeah. It's a bit of a... Yeah, some people are having some trouble with it.
But we have a surprise though, right?
Yeah. This is great. This is my favorite thing today.
Someone did it.
Yeah.
I tested out this dance for everybody.
Yes.
To show you that I could do it.
And here's Mikey.
I did 2 different versions just to prove that I could do it and not get hurt.
Yes. Let's see if it'll open here.
Oh, look at that. I even put on my short, tight shorts for you.
Okay, here we go.
This is... I didn't get hurt.
Buddy!
I'm dropping it, bro. Get low there.
You're moving. You're doing pretty good.
Watch you whop.
Whoa! Get this guy on a date.
Now, there's 2 versions. I did that one, and then just to prove that I could do it again.
Okay.
Without getting hurt. I did it twice, just to let everybody out there know, if you're going to do it and get hurt, I didn't 2 times.
This is take 2.
It's very similar.
Oh, I like that. That was a bigger
It was
leg
a better kick. I got a little
you
warmed
really
up.
sold that kick. I liked it better with the mop.
I got lower there, though.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Wow. The things we do for our audience.
Is Mint still? Oh, is Peppermint still open?
Money Mike's gonna have to make an appearance.
Hell yeah! Start a fan. What is it? Fans only.
I'm just gonna say, I hope that doesn't go viral.
That should go viral. That's amazing. I'm gonna play that on a loop. I want to play that again.
You want to say it one more time? All right, play one more time. And then after that, I think we have a surprise for everybody.
How'd you learn the choreography?
Just watch the video twice.
Oh fuck! Oh, that is.
See, now I tried to put on something
Mike.
sexy too. I put on tight shorts.
I thought, dude, it would have been even funnier if you couldn't see the shorts and it just looked like you were wearing the
I should have hiked
jersey.
them up. I should have hiked them up. Well, I'm just gonna let you know I'm not gonna do it again because I don't want to get hurt.
I look great, buddy. You know what? You got some moves. You're more limber than I thought.
Well, I did make babies at one point.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, buddy, that's awesome. All right, so I think it's time for us. We haven't
even
guessed.
We haven't even told our audience today. We forgot to lead in with that. We actually have another angel in our town today.
We got an angel,
and we do have to get that call set up. He's supposed to call in very shortly.
Yeah.
So we'll take a 2-minute break at the thing, and we'll come back.
Yeah.
Is that the idea? We do have an angel in town. Our angel in our town this week is
Larry
the Legend. Larry, a.k.a. Mr. Bass, a.k.a. the Legend from Bass Electronics in Welland. And we're excited to have him on the show. We're going to, do our regular routine with our angel in our town.
Yeah, we're going to get into it with him.
All right, we're going to give him a call. This is awesome. I love these angels in our town. I love supporting the community.
Last we checked, he was in the tub, so we'll see.
We'll see where he's at.
He might
Okay.
be in the tub still.
All right, let's take a break and let's give him a shout.
Okay.
Jesus.
Larry, a.k.a. Mr. Bass, a.k.a. the Legend. What's up?
What's going on?
Not much.
You're on our podcast, Angels Live in My Town.
And you are an angel in our town right now.
That's right.
Am I technically in your town?
Naga region, we're calling it,
Naga
buddy.
region,
We're supporting everybody in the Naga region. We all need a little help right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're part of the town, bro. Can you maybe give some insights into maybe, we call you the Legend. A lot of people know you as Larry the Legend. Why do you think people call you the Legend?
Wow. Why do I think?
Yeah.
I think a lot of wild things have happened in my life that somehow I've been able to be lucky enough to get away with. And I think some of those things are kind of legendary, so that might be the reason why.
And survive them.
Yeah, survived. Financially, mentally, physically, legally, all of those.
Well, I was going to say because you're a legend in the car audio industry, and you have legendary sound systems and taste, and you have a great shop over in Welland called Bass Electronics. You guys do the legendary installs.
Yeah, that might be it.
Guy's always rigging up custom shit in my shit since I was 16.
Yeah. I wanted to get into a bit about how you started with your business. Like, I know you worked at Bass when you were in high school, right, as an employee.
Yep.
And then now you own it.
So I have a partner, yeah. But, I mean, basically, I think what ended up happening was my partner is not really carrying on forever. And, it's kind of one of those things where I'll be taking over completely as soon as he retires. If he doesn't have any kids, no one really for after him. So I think it's just we partner up good. We work good. He's got a lot of older experience than me. He's a lot older than I am. I'm obviously, a little bit of fresh young blood in the industry. So
young whippersnapper.
We pair up pretty good.
Yeah, okay. I see. Okay, that makes sense.
I got one question. Have you ever had anyone bring in a real fucking lemon and then put in some kind of amazing system, like where the car was a total piece of shit, and then they put more into the system than there was in the car? And don't say any of my vehicles, please.
It actually happens all the time. We used to troll. I don't want to name any other names of other audio shops, but we used to troll pretty hard. There used to be other audio
I know who you're talking about. I'll say Gibby's. Are you talking about Gibby's? Because I know that might be a rival, or is that not a rival anymore?
No, I can't. Not them. But there used to be other shops that would put on competitions. And then, there was one year that we just straight up slaughtered. We rented a van and just took a rental and literally timed the install for what we did to put into this rental van. Showed up at their competition, murdered everything, and then just left. And we're like, oh yeah, we threw this together in a couple hours in a rental van. So that's pretty easy.
Wait, you rented the van? Didn't you have to take the shit out of the rental van?
We actually, don't tell Enterprise this. We actually installed a fuck ton of audio in there and then returned it and just ripped everything out. We rented a cargo van, just filled it with a wall of subwoofers, made it as modular as we could, stacked it with batteries and amps, went in, murdered everybody, and then dipped out. It was pretty epic.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome. So have you ever gone to like any of those competitions?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. It's kind of like boring now. It's just
it's gotten crazy, right?
It's not as fun as it used to be. Like back in the day, I used to not to be like a bad troll, but another one we showed up and I just brought cases of beer and started handing beer out into the crowd of people. And it was like the staff of the actual place that was putting it on was like, why the fuck are all these beers? Like, where are these beers coming from? And so it was kind of tough because, they wanted obviously not liquor licensing problems on their property. But I was just handing out beers left, right, and center to be a troll.
It's a legend move.
Well, I was saying, I watched some of these videos on YouTube, and these guys load up cargo vans full of subs. And they blow it out at 1,000 decibel crazy levels, nothing you would ever listen to, just to win these competitions. And it seems counterintuitive to me. I'm like, why would you do that? Seems like a big waste of money.
Okay, so there's a reason. Addictions they come in all shapes and forms, and audio is definitely an addiction.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with a friend of mine who is in mud racing. And Michael I'm into fast cars. I have a few fast cars, and there is no point to having something over 1,000 horsepower that you drive daily.
Right.
But decision I made, it's a waste of money. You don't really get much use out of it except you feed the addiction you have. My buddy has a mud truck, and with this mud truck, he's only able to race this thing in a straight line in the mud for 7 to 10 seconds. Then the thing's filthy. He has to repaint it because the mud wrecks it. Stone chips, and I'm like, why would you do that? So audio is the same thing. I get how people can get into those kind of things where audio can be this big fantasy, and it really people sink a lot of money into it, but it's each one.
It's like chasing the dragon, with a hair, you're trying to chase that one high, that first high, you're constantly trying to get higher. You
can't get enough of that bass.
You gotta get higher.
audio nirvana is a thing. I mean, like, you can get to the point where you have a sound system that sounds so sweet that I'm assuming the release of endorphins that you get from, using your toy like that could be the same thing as, doing drugs, I suppose.
Right. What do you think of coronavirus, Larry?
Well,
are you scared?
No. I mean, I think I might be at risk for having complications with it more than other people. I think that my partner, who is obviously older than me, might be at risk than more people. But, ultimately, I don't fucking care. I mean, I could be afraid of a plane accident or a car accident or, like an STD. Like, none of these things really.
Yeah, it's true. Like, if you're still alive after all the life you've had, I don't think anything can kill you.
Actually, it's pretty funny because the way I look at 2020 is like just every month is a new level. Like murder hornets, like black people going crazy, like everybody just nuts and everything just falling to shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like once you survive the riots and the murder hornets and the corona and the food shortages, like once all that shit's done, like I feel like at the end of 2020, you pass the test and you're golden.
Yeah.
This is
it's like a video game.
2020 is the year of weeding out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a natural selection. We're weeding out the weak. And
yes.
It's like you say, like it's like a video game, and like you get to December 31st, and that's the end. That's the head boss. Like that's the end level.
Yes. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. And then 2021's your prize.
I don't know yet to come. I feel like there might be some sort of military confrontation with China.
I do too. I think that too. We try to stay away from politics in this.
Yeah, we don't get into
show.
politics because we.
No, that's. I'm not trying to politicize it. I'm just trying to say, like, I feel like that could be the next, 2 or 3 levels in. That if I survive, if I survive, the next 2 or 3 levels, But I
There's
feel
only
like
4 more months left in the year.
Do you think an alien invasion might be in one of these levels?
No, I don't feel like that. But I do feel that if there is some sort of draft implemented for some sort of military conflict with China, I'm just gonna lick as many handrails as I can to get Corona, so I'm not gonna get drafted.
I don't think they're looking for us for the draft, Larry. I'm gonna be honest.
I just think you got to tell them you're gay. They don't let you they don't let you.
No.
That's not a thing, is it? No.
I would just tell them I'm gay.
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
No.
No, you know what? If anything, nuns, they'll probably ask you to prove it.
Man, that's a quandary. Go to war, suck a dick. Go to war, suck a dick.
Well, in a sense,
I'd probably go to war.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what you're into.
War? I'm not into war. If
someone's into it, it would be different.
If I was, of course, it'd be an easy way to get out of war. I guess you can't though. You can't.
I don't think that's a thing.
No. Can you say like Can you say you're like crazy? Like what else could you do to get out of the draft? Shoot your foot off.
Flat-footed.
Yeah,
I was just banking on Corona. It seemed like the most reasonable excuse.
I don't think
like everyone's got
I don't think the government's coming for us for any fucking draft.
Honestly, this isn't the Canadian military. Like we're such a fucking joke anyway. Like what are we even gonna do?
I tell you
they'll probably just get us to sign up for fucking holding flags or waving baskets in fucking peace or something. But ambassadors of peace.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll tell you what, if we do go to war, I'm going to Larry's house. Guy's got he's armed to like a militia. You're like a militia in the Congo. It's fighting like a rebel fighter. Tell the people.
There may have
fuck with Larry.
Yeah, there may have been some things that happened in the past that I was like, it's funny. Like I don't have any social media or anything like that, and then. I remember when social media was like all into this is the time like when it was Ebola. I'd be like scrolling and to Facebook and it'd be like, oh, so and so bought a house, so and so made a salad, and then ISIS is cutting someone's fucking head off, and I'm like, oh fuck that. Scroll down, and it was like so and so got a new puppy, so and so got engaged. Then fuck Ebola's just killing everybody, and I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm fucking out of here. So you go get your firearms license, you stock up on food and ammunition and shit, and you're just like, oh, it never happened, so you're good.
Yeah, right. I bet you though, when Corona hit, you were like, thank God, I'm prepared. I wished during that time, I was like, I wished I had weapons. I wished I knew how to use them. I was terrified. I was like, there's gonna be people are gonna like, there's gonna be
White Jesus. White Jesus, you are a weapon.
My weapon is love. I just spread love and understanding and peace. And I'm such a nice person that no one wants to hurt me. I think that's
Yes, that's true. I will defend you.
Thank you. And that's what I need. I'm like a sheep. Larry's like a wolf. Or no, he's more like a shepherd. Yeah, Larry's the shepherd protecting me from the wolves.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I got a big stick.
Yeah.
Legendary.
How many rounds does it hold?
What's that?
How many rounds does it hold?
Oh, my stick? I don't know. It's been shooting since the 80s, so it's good.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, Larry, we got a little game we like to play with our angels in our town. I don't know if Mike told you a little bit about it. It's like kind of like Family Feud. You're going to have 35 seconds on the clock, 5 questions. Answer them as best of your ability. If you don't know it, just say pass, and we'll go to the next one.
Try to come back to it.
Try to come back to it. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. And we'll start in... Let me get a second here. 1, 2, and go.
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first 2 men in the entire world to do what?
Pass gas on the moon.
What country is Paris the capital of? Sorry.
France.
A unit of frequency equal to 1 cycle per second is known as?
Hertz.
How many kingdoms are part of the United Kingdom?
Who cares?
Have you ever had a threesome?
Yes.
Time.
Oh, he got that one in at the end.
He got the threesome. Oh, I knew he was going to say yes.
Yeah, me too. Legend.
Have you ever had a foursome?
Yes. Well, actually, no. More than a 4. I think it jumped to a 6.
Oh,
Okay.
so 5, yes. 6, 7?
That just took away the next 2 questions.
Yeah, I know. 7?
No.
Yeah.
6 is the most?
Stops at 6.
Well, I don't know. There was a lot of people in the room.
1,
This is
2,
part of the legend.
3, 8, 10.
Whatever.
2, 4, whatever.
So what did he get there, Mikey? He missed the first one.
He got he said pass gas on the moon. That means walk on the moon. Come on.
I mean, it's probably he's probably not wrong.
That's a 1. Yeah,
I'd
they
fart
might
on
have.
the moon if I got.
If you're going to the fucking moon, the first thing you're doing is you're gonna fucking fart.
Blast a fart. You're right.
Correct. So yes,
right.
France. What country is Paris the
it
capital
might-
of France?
It might, it might stay in your spacesuit. You're going to be the one like.
What do they call that? A Dutch oven.
It's a Dutch oven. You give yourself a Dutch oven on the moon.
They totally Dutch ovened on the moon, man.
Yeah. Okay.
A unity of frequency equal to 1 cycle per second is known as hertz. Which
He got it. He got it. He knows that.
How many kingdoms are part of the United Kingdom? He said, "Who gives a fuck?" I think was his answer.
Yeah, that was the answer.
The answer is 4, and it's England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, which would have been really impressive if you would have got any.
Nice.
But the answer we were looking for was 4.
Yeah. Well.
And then, have you ever had a threesome? The answer was yes. And then 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8
then
and
potentially more. Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? We don't know how many people were in the room that night.
Legend. Yeah.
Legend. Anyways, Legend, do you have anything to plug? You want to plug your street address, your building, anything?
Any sales coming
Any
up?
sales? Anything you want to say?
Promotions?
Websites?
No, I don't. I'm actually a couple weeks out to get an appointment. I don't want to plug anything. I could use a vacation.
Okay, so Base Electronics, check it out in Welland. Larry's there. He'll hook you up.
And Larry, we're going to hang out soon.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do a remake of last time, except...
Well, I want to hear your home
Next time
stereo.
I'm not going to rear end you at the stoplight, okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, Legend. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy.
See you guys.
Take care,
Bye.
buddy.
Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, so that was Larry from Base Electronics in Welland. Go check him out. Nice guy. He'll hook you up any of your electronical needs, home audio and car audio. I think Larry does mostly car, but I think they have someone in there that does home.
They do harm as well, eh?
Yeah. Check it all out. Base Electronics. I wonder if they have the TK427 in there.
I don't know. That's a pretty specific modification that they do usually in house.
Yeah,
but very small price.
For small price, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you need all that bass. I mean, if you want a system to handle what you want, yeah, you need the bass.
Because you need the bass.
You do. You can never have enough bass. You always need bass.
Once you want a freaky deaky.
Yeah, it does. Makes you curls up your
It
stomach.
churns up in your belly.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it was a great show, Mike.
Great show. Yeah, thanks, buddy. That was good.
For
Thanks,
Larry
Bass.
coming on.
Legend, a.k.a. the Bass.
Yeah, another angel in our town.
Yes, thank you. Another angel in our town. If anybody is listening to this and wants to come on as an angel in our town, reach out to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Check us out on Facebook.
Check us out on Facebook. Send us a note.
Angels live in our town.
And if you have anyone that you know, pass on whatever.
Let us know. We'd like to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for everybody.
Bye. Have a good one, guys.
I like your name a lot.